Hey there YouTube, it's me BrainFreeze28. I'm going to be moving a little quick in this video because I'm filming on my iPhone and I'm running out of space. So I'm going to just hurry up with this video. I'm basically going to be showing you some modifications I did with the 745 to turn it into a gaming computer. So let me start off by saying still pretty new to gaming computer and stuff like that. I originally bought this because I thought any computer, no matter how old it was, it could run any game I wanted on like greatest settings, because I came from the console, Xbox 360, and I heard PC gaming was a lot better. So I bought this computer for 75 bucks. Keyboard, 80 gigabyte hard drive. Thought I could be a gaming computer. Wasn't. I wasted like $40 in games I couldn't even run on Steam. So I was pretty disappointed. So I was looking for a video card, and I went to a garage sale one day. They had an HD Radeon 4670, I believe it was. If that's not a real video card, it's in the 4000 series. I'm not sure exactly which one it was. Anyways, I bought it for $5 from this lady, brand new in the box. Came home, installed it. Like I said, I'm just going to be showing you some modifications I did to this computer. Came home, installed in the PCI slot right here. I'm not sure what PCI slot this is, but I believe it's PCI 1 or 2. It's not PCI 3, I know that for sure. So I had installed it, but there's a plate that goes over here. As you can see, it's released when you pull on this little lever thingy. So anyways, it would stick out, so what I did was I removed it, so now when I play with the top end off. It's not really a big deal, doesn't really get dusty in my room, so I always blow it out with a compressor. Compressed air is good, doesn't hurt the components or anything like that. So, and then another thing, the VGA cables, or the VGA output, was right here, it was being blocked, so I cut a piece of this off. And I was using that for a while, and I was running Arma 2 on low or medium, I can't remember. So just recently today, I got, or not, before that, I bought a new power supply too. So what I did, it was a Thermaltake 600 watt. So then I hooked it up. Doesn't fit inside here, so I have all the connections hooked up because they're pretty long. And then I have like a DVD tray holder. And then I have the actual power supply. I didn't want to lay it on the carpet, so that works fine. Works perfect on this computer. I have 2 gigs of RAM, so that works out pretty good for me. So today I bought a HD Radeon 7750, as you can see over here. The reason I don't have it installed is, as you can see, I took off the heatsink. I don't have any thermal paste. So that sucks for me. I'll have to wait till either tomorrow or Monday. And here's the card. As you can see, pretty much all video cards are backwards compatible, so it works on any PCI slot. These brackets right here is where I first ran into the problem. They were getting stuck, or there wasn't enough room right here. They were getting stuck right here where my 2 fingers are. So what I did is, thinking outside the box a little bit, I cut off a piece of this, without the motherboard, piece of this faceplate with a grinder, and then that fit perfectly. And then another problem I had was, it was not fitting, or the heatsink, it has this black thing over it, which I assume is to, 1, direct the heat, and 2, there's no screws on the heatsink. So you bolt this to the motherboard, which is, it keeps the heatsink on top of the CPU, which directs air, and you get the picture. It wasn't fitting against the motherboard, so, or against the video card. It was rubbing against it. So what I did is I bent the faceplate forward, and then I pushed the motherboard forward, and I have to say everything fits fine. So I have that actual video card over there, as you can see. I'm actually using that, right, or I'm going to use it soon. Hopefully it works. It's PCI Express 3.0, using a PCI 2 slot, or PCI 1, I'm not sure. So, I hope it works. I know I'm not going to be getting the same performance if I was using a PCI 3.0, but you know, who cares? I mean, whatever. I got that card for a good deal off Best Buy. So another problem I ran into, which I didn't realize earlier today, is there's oh shoot, where's this screw at? Okay. That little bracket thingy I showed you goes onto the front, and I'm missing another screw. Oh, I'll look for it later. It goes right here. Those two front screws right there, those two screw holes, it goes right there. And then the heat sink goes like this, and there's two more screws in the back. So the only way it fits is if I put this on backwards, and it looks exactly the same if you're putting it on the right way. Screws fit in the same way. So if I put this on backwards, everything fits perfectly. So I mean, these computers, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm pretty sure in the comments people are going to be like, oh no, that's not true. But the way I see it is, gaming is nothing but video card power. I have this Core 2 Dual. Core 2 Dual is a very good processor, by the way. I don't know if it's because of that. But I see people with like i7s and stuff like that. I mean, with a good video card, I'm running Gary's mod with no lag. CPU runs at a cool temperature. I have no problems whatsoever. So I really love this Optiplex. It's a good computer. You can pick them up real cheap. I also put a 500 gigabyte hard drive in there. I'm running out of space. I'm about to upgrade to a terabyte. So I just want to make a little video on some modifications I did to mine, and hopefully on Monday or Tuesday I'll make a follow-up video on how my gaming experience is going with this Optiplex. Hopefully it worked, it fits inside the PCI slot. I'm happy as can be. And that's all I wanted to say. Just want to go by my specs again. I got 2 gigs of RAM. I got a HD Radeon 7750 Intel Core 2 Dual processor, and this is the Optiplex desktop. There's the mini tower, which is the big one, the desktop, the small form factor, and the ultra small form factor. So I believe this is a regular motherboard. It is a 20 plus 4 pin motherboard. And it's got 2 SATA ports. So this is my gaming rig right here. So that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks.